Aloha, this is Helena Summer Medina with LiveDelicious.com. Once upon a time, there were father and son going far, far away with their little donkey. They sat on the road in a way that a boy who was about 16 years old, he sat on a donkey and the father was walking nearby. As they passed different villages, people were coming to them. And one person said, "Hey, how dare you, young little thing, you're sitting on that donkey and you let your father walk? This is so inappropriate. Your older father should be on a donkey and rest." Father and son look at each other, so they shifted positions. As they approached another village, someone said, "What's going on? You old man sitting up here and your young son is tired? How do you want your son to carry your legacy if you don't let your son rest? Let him rest. Let him use the mule, the donkey. The donkey is the animal. It should be in service of yours." Father and son look at each other, so the son sit on the donkey as well. Now they are both sitting on a donkey. As they go past another village, somebody comes and says, "Oh my God, I'm gonna call PETA. What's going on? You are torturing the poor little donkey, both of you. Why don't you just step off and let the donkey rest? How dare you? I'm just gonna call the Animal Protection Services." Father and son look at each other and they both stepped off the donkey. As they continued their journey, they heard someone calling on the phone. As they continued their journey, they heard someone say, "What are you guys doing? You are so funny. You have the animal to help you and none of you is resting your feet. Both of you are walking by the donkey. You are as stupid as donkey or worse." The father and son look at each other, they smiled, and they just continued their journey the way they continued at first. They continued their journey the way they wanted to continue. The moral of the story is that there will always be somebody who will criticize, no matter what you do, no matter what you wear, no matter what you talk, no matter what you eat, no matter what you wear or don't wear. There will always be somebody who will criticize. And also, there will always be somebody who will appreciate, who will like what you do, what you speak, what you wear, what you eat. The real essence is not to get distracted by those people who criticize and just continue your journey the way it feels right. Father and son smiled at each other. They connected. They knew what they wanted. They knew who they together were. And they continued their journey. Often in life, we even have friends, people who we truly love, come and criticize or even just put a friendly remarks. "Oh, why are you not answering my emails? Where are you? Oh, I was hoping you will come to my party. Oh, why are you not here for me?" It's okay. It's okay if they're not there for you all the time. I've been recently literally bombarded with 3 very lovely people I love so dearly, asking me, "Where are you? Why are you not answering my emails? Why are you not coming here? Why are you not there?" Like, wait a minute. Since when we developed that kind of relationship? We used to be friendly, we used to be loving, we used to be sweet. All 3 of these friends know that I was there for them when nobody was there. In the middle of the night, in the middle of the tears, I drop my work, I drop my personal life, I drop things to help them. They knew it. But somehow, the bug kicks in that says, I'm gonna take this personally. I'm gonna live my life in a rejection mode, and I'm gonna take personally if you don't answer my email when I want you to answer. Where is our looking at each other and knowing the truth? Where is our bond gone? Can you not trust that I love you truly, even if I'm not there for you now and now and now and whenever you want? Can you trust our love based on what we developed for years? Can you trust that I still love you? This is really the perception in which you want to live. We all have 2 feet, hopefully. As we are standing on both feet, we can make a choice to lift up one leg or the other. We can go forward, backward, left and right. We have plenty of choices. But the moment we make one choice, we don't have none of the other choices anymore. Because right now you cannot go left or right or back or nothing. All you can do right now is be on that one foot, maybe hop in a place. It doesn't mean that we should never make a choice. It means we make a choice that feels right to us. And if we know each other, if you know me, I am making choices that feel right to me. I'm not living from the guilt place anymore, and I used to. I'm not living from I'm sorry place anymore, and I used to. I'm inviting you to a journey with me. I'm not going to go back to that guilt trip. I've been there a million times. I felt guilty for war. I felt guilty for my prayers were not pure enough, so war continued. I felt guilty about that for 10 years. It didn't serve me. I refuse to live there. I want to live in love. Look at this. These are my food choices. I have a bok choy, I have cauliflower, zucchini, tomatoes, oranges, mandarins, ginger, bananas. In the fridge I have spinach, I have so many other things. And I have chocolate. What am I going to choose? If I decide that I'm going to make something with bananas because they're getting a little bit more ripe, will the orange feel jealous? Will the orange take it personally? And after all, I have chosen all of these wonderful, healthy fruits and veggies. These are my choice. I love them all. And just because I want to have a tomato, shall kale take that personally and feel not good enough? I love you, tomato, very much. And I love you, kale. Look at this kale. I love this kale. Fresh organic raw. I'm gonna blend it, juice it, whatever. And I love you, even if I'm doing something else when you want me to reply to your emails. Nobody in this world has to parent and live for the other person. We live for our life to make it rich and exciting and enticing and fun and fabulous. And with that, other people can join. Or we can guilt each other into, do this for me, why didn't you do that for me, and live in guilt. It's really all about choice. Life has no meaning. There is no meaning in this life. There is no meaning for anything unless we give a meaning. If having a fabulous friend like me, I believe I'm really good friend. If having a friend like me is not good enough for your mental story, and you don't want to talk about it, you don't want to come to me with that, you don't want to get to know what's going on really and why am I making certain choices, then we are obviously not vibrating at the same level anymore. If we are vibrating this love, love means trust. Mother loves her child, even when the child is sick. I love this kale. I love these bananas, even if they get rotten. They don't. Nothing gets rotten in my world, because what I do, when they get too ripe, I dehydrate them. If the kale gets too soft for kale salad, I juice it. I cook it. I don't throw away things I love. Don't you know that about me? I don't throw away things that are meaningful to me. I don't throw away my friends. But if you don't want to live in the friendship, if you choose to live in a guilt, I'm not going to be there. I'm not. I live delicious. My life was way too freaking bitter for playing guilt games. And you know that. You know that I love you. Come back to the place of love. Everything really is a perception. If I look here, it doesn't mean that I refuse to look at you. I'm just choosing this over this. My life is delicious. All these choices. We can choose so much. We can choose to look at life and live peacefully. Or we can choose to look at life and live with stress, live with anxiety, and separate ourselves from people who truly love us. We can choose to make this wall of isolation, a wall of loneliness, the sadness. Instead of connection, we can choose that we are free. This is our life, it's blank. Every second, this one now, it's blank, it's free. I can say I love you, I can say F word. But you know what I like? I like saying fruit you. You want a fruit? Choosing love is one of the scariest things we can do as humans, because it drops every story. When you choose love, you are not a victim, you are not a villain, you are not a hero. You are pure. You are sweet. You are. And the world is what the world is. There is nothing to be taken personally. I love you very much. I love you very much. I always loved you. I loved you. And I still do. Take it the way I can give it. If I have 3 oranges and I want to eat 2, I have 1 to give. But I'm still giving 2. So I still have 1 to give. You want to focus on the 1, I'm going to give it to you, or you want to focus on 2 that I'm not giving to you? Or maybe I'll keep all 3 for me. And I still love you. Maybe I give all of them to somebody else, and I still love you. Regardless of external circumstances, still loving is a very beautiful choice. I still love you very much. Live delicious with me if you want. If you wanna live something else but delicious, I still love you, but I'm not gonna go with you on that crazy roller coaster when we love and hate and junk. I ain't gonna go there, baby. Live delicious. Come to me and live delicious. Or live with your story. Delicious life is really not about a story. It's about choosing to believe, choosing to trust, choosing to have faith in all the loving moments that we shared, with all the sweetness, with all the faith and care and firmness. And you know what? If I finish my all oranges, I don't have any more orange, I still love oranges. I'm gonna get them next time. So nothing really ends. This love cannot end. You can move to the Mars. We never have to talk. We never have to connect anymore. I still love you. Get it? It's my choice to love. I choose to love. You can't take away my choice. I choose to love you. Complain, be bitter, criticize me, fine. I still love you. It's my choice. If your choice is to criticize and feel guilty, and no, not feel guilty, feel lonely and give me the guilt, that's your choice. My choice is to love. There is nothing I want more in my life. There is nothing that makes me happy but love. So I choose to love. For my selfish purposes, I love you. Live delicious.